Love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Young to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. He was a second-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Looking to throw, Young.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. And that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well-drilled, well-prepared, and excited to start this game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third down, Young from the gun. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Penalty is declined.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Young. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On play action, Young. This is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Xavier Legette.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and 2nd in black and gold.
And Carr continues to produce good numbers on paper. He completed over 68% of his passes last season while also throwing 25 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. But as impressive as those numbers are, the numbers he's seeking, big numbers in the playoffs. And we expect him and his team to be back in the playoff mix.
Touchdown, New Orleans! A great effort there. 71 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
3rd and 4.
Young now.
A short one there, caught by Likely. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Throwing, Young. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
That's pulled in by Brooks.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Young will set to throw.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Fourth down, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Brooks is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
7-7, our score after 1.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks
with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the end zone in week 1 of his career.
And that's a true welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it? The one that you actually like. A lot of times it's that big hit from a linebacker that says, all right, Rook, here you are. But when you're able to put it in the end zone and feel that sense of accomplishment, that usually fuels you towards doing it many more times in your career.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
To throw, it's Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing now is Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's got this down to the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's good for the Saints. First down at the 35-yard line.
Carr to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Olave motioning to the left.
From the gun now on third down, Carr.
Pass taken in.
Johnson, it's poked free. Football's held. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football? They still find ways to knock it free.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own one. A short one there, caught by Likely.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. Young to throw it.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line.
So after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Demario Davis there on the stop.
2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. To throw, Young.
That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now here's Young.
He's got Mingo.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Young going to give to Brooks. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Young.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the kick from here and a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
They'll try it now with Brooks.
Wiggles free, and they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now Young. touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
2nd and 5. From midfield, here's Carr. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Here's Robinson. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now 2nd and 3. Here is Young, eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Young to throw it. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the shotgun, it's Young. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome. And I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw his Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little short pass here to Hill. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Carr. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Carr. Olave holds it in.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Again, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Second touchdown here in this this opening weekend.
And the Saints are back within a score. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Well, this is caught by Williams.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Young now.
That one completes him again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
In motion right is Mingo.
Throwing, Young. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Young to throw it.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal.
This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. Carr going to throw.
This one taken in by Olave.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On play action, it's Carr.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Carr. And that is incomplete here.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Carr now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Carr to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
29 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A point after, good by Groupie.
And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Here's Carr to throw.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Carr.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. Trying the left side with Kamara. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Saints have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
5 plays there on that drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Got a man, that's Leggett.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Young.
That's caught by Mingo, right side.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now Young. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Open man is Mingo. Complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. They'll throw again. Young. Flush to his right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr.
The pass caught by Olave.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Chris Olave.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Chris Olave.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back on.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw, Young.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
Picked off by Will Harris. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
It's the pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Young to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panther first down.
Here is Young. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To the air once more, Young. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down.
He'll air one out deep for Mingo.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Throwing now is Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That's good for a Saints.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but
They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, Young loses it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week.
That's how I be happy. Just for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracking, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need them. Believe that. Label trying to give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud, put it down for them, come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Paranoia. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling cold 304. She don't want a 16 renegade on a make it. Buy a trees, no love. I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras. Before you get freaky, can't with no random these the sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. On 65th Street. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Paranoia. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Broke me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my get together, go to work. I've been hitting licks since flip verse first. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang, gang, gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? The ghetto was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shy. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans.
what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Say, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown to interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of errors.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. We get a look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft, a group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going. This is a group that, if everything works out, could provide a lot more value than the picks they were spent on.
That one is caught left side of the field. 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Looking to throw, Young. Has a man, it's Brooks. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now.
On second down, it's Brooks. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Track it 60. 60 back, yeah, 60 back. Go.
Young working from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring it. Now Eddie Pinheiro will try to knock it through for the Panthers. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert now, blitz coming. Completed here to Johnston. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now Herbert to throw. Able to get it to Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defense. Ball's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Staying on the ground with Vaki. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the air on 1st down. Young. This finds Likely. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Sticking to the air, it's Young. The screen set up for the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, Young. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone. They hit for 6 Chargers on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Trying it left side with Vonke. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Vonke. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3. Out of the gun, Young. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running behind center with Edwards. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert from the gun. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Junior Colson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Defense shows blitz. Young taking his shot deep down the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Brought in by Valky. It's inside the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They're going for it, Young. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, Herbert. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Short pass caught by his tight end. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the defense comes through to